Hey, it's Shell Casing Kid, and I have a helper today. This is Alice. She's helping me out with my finds. Hey, you, none of that. And there's a little friend. And there's another right there. Hey, it's Shell Casing Kid, and I'm back metal detecting for the first time in a couple months. I got this great permission, a really nice couple. It's a 4-acre farm. It's got a 1700s house on the property, and the only problem is it's been metal detected before, and it may have been metal detected a lot of times. But I'm here, and I just made a cool find, so we'll see where it goes. It is right there. That's not concave. It's just, well, maybe it is concave. It's got a nice erect shank. It's a nice thick button too. When I first took this out of the ground, it was sitting like this, and I was thinking, that's a shoe buckle, but it's not. It's a picture frame. That's an old-time picture frame. I got something right here. It's the size of a half-cent. That's interesting. Let me clean it up and I'll come back. It doesn't look like it's a button. It looks like it's some kind of a coin. It has writing on this side and it has a date on this side. It says 1860 at the bottom. There's nothing on the other side. So this was probably on something. It's quarter sized, maybe a little bit smaller than a quarter. That's a good sign though, because it's only 3 inches deep. Looks like it says Hamlin. Pretty neat find. It's a piece of escutcheon, probably from a drawer pull, like the back of a drawer pull. I think, like Chippendale style, I think that's called. Neat find. Right there. It's very, very thin. It's another button. Here's the shank. This one is super thin. That's the definition of a flat button, because it is really flat compared to the last one I found. Can't tell if there's a design on it, but there's the shank. Alright, 2 flat buttons, nice. I think I got a piece of silver plate here, but I'm not sure what it is. Look at that side. That side looks great, huh? This side does not look so great. So, I don't know what that is. This side looks great. That side does not look so great. This has some, oh, here's the rest of it. Huh. I wonder what this thing was. Oh, it says something right there. JB Secor. And another button right here. This one is 2-part, and I think it's military. I think this is a military button. This is an old military button. Holy smokes. Let me just clean it up and I'll turn the camera back on. It's a Eagle button. I don't think it's as old as I had first imagined. I think it's a general service button. I think it's probably a cuff button. It's probably about 11 millimeters. So the buttons came out like right there, and then over here, and then right here. So the people that have this house say that they think that this is probably about where the outhouse may have been. So we'll see. But this is a nice little, some kind of, maybe like a suspender clasp or something, but there it still pivots. Or like a for a satchel or something. That looks good and old. 3-point. It's a nice little buckle. It's a square one with a raised bar on it. It's probably an old-timey, like, dog collar or something. I'm real close to the barnyard, so we'll see. Here's an interesting find. It just popped out just like that. That is a handle for a drawer. Brass. It was a nice signal. It wasn't terribly deep. All right, I think I got a part from a like a horse-drawn cart right here. I think this is like a cap that went on the end of one of the pieces of the cart. Now I think that is a like a perfume or a compact for women's makeup. Yeah, it should open up. I'll clean it up a little bit. I found a lipstick tube earlier I didn't show you guys. That is right there, and it opens up. Oh, it opens up, just trust me. Just came up with a toe tap here. That went on the front of a person's boot to keep it from getting wear and tear. It's a good find. A little helper right here. She's helping me out. And then I got a buckle right here. Little buckle. What do you think of that? Yeah, I think that too. This one was extremely difficult to pinpoint, but there it is. It's round. It's either a coin or a button. I think it's a button. It is. It's a flat button. It looks like the back mark is going to show up pretty nicely too. Oh, look at it. It's got like a flower on it. Yeah, that's pretty cool. There's the loop. It's smashed over. Alright, here are all the finds from that 1700s farm permission that I've been working for the last couple months. A mason jar lid with the liner intact. This is the hood from a little toy car, brass. 2 fishing sinkers. This one looks like it could be handmade. This one is obviously manufactured 2 ounces. Those are lead. This is a brass hook that's been broken. I think this is the back of a pocket watch. It's too big to be a button, so it makes sense that it would be part of a pocket watch. It's the right size. This is a toe tap. That's what they put on the front of work boots to make them last a little bit longer. Cool find. Part of a picture frame Found a rivet. This is the back of a drawer pull, and this is a drawer pull. Both brass. I didn't find them anywhere near each other, so they're not a matched pair. I think this is part of a horse-drawn cart. It would go on one of the wood pieces to keep the end from getting beat up. And I think the flat spot is from when it was, like, you know, at rest, sitting on the ground, and the brass wore away. That's my guess. Found something like that before. Here's that like utensil looking thing that's in two pieces. It does have a patent date on it of December 27th, 1859, so that's pretty old. Some rando thing that was found nearby this, but I don't think it has anything to do with that. Here is the lipstick tube. There's nothing on this, no identifying marks or anything, but it does open and close still. This is neat. It's like a little compact, and it says Rouge right there, and then it says New York down here, and then it has a bunch of other stuff too. But pretty cool little makeup container, but it's, you know, sealed shut. I can't get it open. Two buckles, a raised bar buckle and a traditional D-shaped buckle. This, I think, is a suspender adjuster with the three like points on it. A lead pistol ball with a flat spot, so it was probably fired. And this is the one coin I got from that property that is old, and it is a wheat cent. Yeah, you can see it's a wheat cent, but I'm not going to get a year off this one. They were minted between 1919 and 1959, so it's one of those years. And then the top row is all flat buttons except for this piece, which is the find of the week. Flat buttons. This one is neat because it has a back mark that says it says London on the back mark. So that's an imported flat button. This is neat. Oh well, here's the flower. That's from the last clip in the video, I think. And then this is a two-part button. This is a military button. And judging from the back mark on this, I believe it's pre-World War II, so I think it's World War I, Spanish-American, or maybe even Civil War. That's a neat find. It looks like it might have gotten some burn damage on it. But the find of the week is going to be this. This is a campaign pin from 1860. It was for Hannibal Hamlin, who was vice president under Abraham Lincoln. Yes, he was Abraham Lincoln's first vice president in his first term. He was a senator from Maine, and when Lincoln ran for president the second time, he decided to choose Andrew Johnson instead. But Hannibal Hamlin served as Vice President of the United States. He was the first Republican Vice President. And this campaign pin would have had a pin back, but it also would have had a photograph of him in the center of it. That's it. This is a remarkable find. This is really, really cool. But you can see Hannibal Hamlin and then 1860 down here at the bottom. So that was when he was running for Vice President under Abraham Lincoln. What a find. Really cool. Find of the week. Okay, until next time, always be looking down.